and oh, the joy that was beheld when she smelled the first. When I smelled this one, my friend,
I get better at moving on every time. Always love me so much more after I'm long gone. But history is the furthest thing from my mind.
what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am Latrice, and if this is your first time, welcome, welcome. If this is a time that you're returning back to our channel, welcome back. We love having you guys here to talk about all things fragrance, lifestyle, ministry, business, whatever we want to talk about. Lately, I've been into perfume, but next month it could be something totally different. So thank you for being here, for the vibes, for the chats, and for community. All right, so we're going to get into this fragrance. Today I will be reviewing Dries Van Noten Soie Malaquais. This is an eau de parfum. And when I tell you, this was a blind buy. You know how crazy it is to have a blind buy at that price point. But here we are in our journey with loving fragrances, and this is what we do. So I ordered it from Neiman Marcus. It was actually on sale, called a little sale. Okay, Neiman, I see what y'all did. And unfortunately, when the package arrived, it had been vandalized. I immediately, as soon as I saw the truck pull up to my house, my office window is right over the front of my house. I run downstairs, grab the box. I'm so excited. I'm like, I've been waiting for this. It has a sample, a full-size sample, and the actual bottle was supposed to be in there. The bottle was stolen. The sample was there, and there was no driver. And so I made all my reports, called Neiman Marcus, called FedEx. Unfortunately, there was nothing that either one of them could have done. I asked them to check the before and after scan of the weight, and they were like, it's nothing we can do. They hung up on me, so I did what I had to do. So let's talk about this fragrance, because I refuse to allow what happened to take away from the beauty that I experienced when I smelled this fragrance. And I've heard a couple of my favorite influencers mention this. I wanted to get my nose on it myself. This one, my friend, when I smelled her, I was like, I see what all the trouble, what all the warfare was about. The devil didn't want me to enjoy it, but it's here. We're excited. So let's get into Dries Van Noten Soie Malaquais. Girl. Yes. So for our notes, we have at the top Bergamot and Blackcurrant. At the heart, we have rose and silk. And at the base, chestnut and cacao. Listen. Listen. Listen, Linda. Man, described by the house as chestnut and silk. This bad boy, when I tell you I'm gonna burn a hole in this perfume this fall and winter, it is that one that you go to, that you reach for in those colder months. It is a smooth blend of all of those notes together, and it says, the house says, it's essential and enveloping contrast of airy silk facets with warm roasted chestnut and cacao. Listen, and look at the bottle. Y'all, get into this bottle. First of all, it's a work of art. Glass with a dark chocolate rosy beautiful glass at the top, and then look at this porcelain at the bottom. And I like it because the bottle comes a little weathered on top. As you can see, it's a little bit weathered, and it kind of looks like it's been in your fragrance collection for forever, even brand new. And then when you take off the top, this is a nice heavy metal top. You have this beautiful, oh, did y'all see that? Oh, she smells absolutely delicious. And I know I say that a lot, but I buy what I like. And this smells so good. Again, this is something I want to wear for fall. It smells like luxury in a bottle. It smells like luxury in a bottle. It smells like, ooh, this smells like I've put on my best, and now I'm going to top it off with my best fragrance. You need one of them in your collection. Just one. What is it, dolls? All I need is one mic. All I need is one fragrance. That's it. for fall. Man, amazing. And so what I love about it is that it smells like luxury. It smells like the perfect date night scent. It smells like something that you could wear even in the office where people would just be so intrigued and never offended by like why she wear those spice white shoulders fragrance up in here, right? It's not that fragrance. It is a fragrance that will inspire conversations. Maybe people like walking by, like, hold up, I had to come back. Like, what are you wearing? This is that type of fragrance. So it smells like warmth and cashmere and sweet, just elegance, luxury. It really smells good. I'm not gassing it up. And I know a lot of people that do these fragrance reviews like to gas up fragrances. I try to find things that I really like and review. Occasionally, there will be a fragrance that I'm not necessarily liking too much, but this is a beautiful option specifically for your colder months. Now, we talked about the notes, the mood, what time of day. I would wear this in the daytime or the night. This is something that I would feel very confident in my best attire. Would I wear this with just jeans and a t-shirt? Probably not. Probably not. I would put it together. I would put it to make sure my hair was good, my nails were good, my makeup, my clothing, that I actually had somewhere to go. I wouldn't waste her on just a day at the mall. I wouldn't. I don't care what mall. I don't care what store, what mall. She is that girl that you put it on for. Okay. So for the projection, I would not say that this is a beast mode fragrance that you're going to smell across the room. I am not one that goes nose blind to a lot of fragrances. Fortunately, I can smell this fragrance. I feel like it projects a decent amount. For me, it's kind of closer to a skin scent. Am I going to be across the room and be able to smell you? Probably not, but it's a beautiful fragrance. It has enough projection if you want a compliment or two, but it's not going to make you cough or gag when you spray it. You know, sometimes you spray those fragrances and pew, okay, immediately you're coughing, you're choking. This is not that girl. Longevity, I would say I put it on and it lasted about 4 to 5 hours on my skin. It is not something that I could smell 24 hours after wearing, or even 8 hours. This is one of those fragrances where, again, layering with body oil, lotion, making sure that your skin is moisturized is what's going to get you the longest wear out of something like this. Compliment factor, you're going to get compliments. If you wear this fragrance, somebody is going to stop you and compliment you as well. Again, we talked about the bottle. It is absolutely beautiful. The atomizer, me just spraying it here in the room, however long it took for me to start the video without any cuts and edits, it's still very strong. Just right here, spraying it in the air. Of course, I didn't spray it on my skin. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. You are interested in the niche fragrance market and you're interested in spending a little bit more for your fragrance to get such a beautiful fragrance and a big impact, then this would be a really good go-to. In fact, I've never heard a bad review on this fragrance. I try not to listen to too many reviews of fragrances that I know I'll purchase and buy, but occasionally I will hear around the grapevine, maybe on YouTube or TikTok, some fragrance reviews. And when I tell you consistently, those that love a good fragrance, specifically a niche fragrance, have all thumbs up this fragrance, Dries Van Noten, Soie Malaquais. So y'all get a sample. There are samples available out there. You can order the discovery set. I always recommend, specifically for a purchase like this, get your nose on it, buy a discovery set to see maybe not this fragrance in the collection, but maybe another fragrance you really, really will love. And then you can invest knowing that this is something that you can use, put to good use, and that you'll really, really enjoy on your skin. So the final verdict is absolutely yes, duh. Go ahead and get your nose on this. It is such a beautiful fragrance. When I tell y'all, it smells so good in here. It smells like luxury and passion and dreams, and just, it's so like, when I kind of describe those notes, and a lot of times when people say fragrances are for the fall and winter, they imagine like a heavy Coco Chanel or Chanel number 5. This is not that. This is, and it's not cacao like a Nestle chocolate, you know. You may imagine like a chocolate drink or a smoothie. It is not that. It is something to be experienced. I'll just say that. You guys get your nose on this and tell me what you think. I think you're going to enjoy it. So, listen, I try not to make these reviews super duper duper long. I want you to be able to get out of it how I feel. You guys can chime in the comments, tell me what you like, what you don't like, something that you may recommend, and let's just move on to the next one. I'm trying to record all of my videos on Mondays and Tuesdays. I'll be releasing new videos, new content. So go ahead and like and subscribe. Like my channel, subscribe, just so that you can be tuned in when I release new fragrance reviews. I want to start doing some fragrance giveaways. So guys, make sure you subscribe so you're aware that when I have these contests, you're able to chime in and hopefully win. I want you to win, girl. I want you to win, guy. I want y'all to win. All right. So good talking to you again, and I love you. Bye-bye. Thanks for listening to Soie Malaquais. Such a good fragrance. Such a good fragrance.